Hello, everyone. Welcome to the podcast. Today we're here with Luther Fong, and today we're going to be talking about the functions of water. So, what can you tell me about water?
Well, water is very important for the main functions of our body. It's kind of like the glue that holds everything together. Every other nutrient needs water to be even remotely functional in our body. One of the best ways that it's used in our body is as a lubricant. Water acts as a lubricant, right? Every time you move your joints and bones around, your bones and ligaments scratch around on each other. Water acts as a sort of buffer to protect all of your joints, especially the spine. It's kind of like using lubricant on the gears of a bike. Water is specifically important for protecting your vertebrae, also known as your backbones, from damaging themselves on impact, or really whenever you move your back. Your vertebrae are debatably the most important bones of the body.
Which is very important as an athlete to protect your body, right? And maintain physical health. So, what other things can help you with?
Well, water keeps moisture in most of your essential organs. Most of the most important parts of your body have water contained in them in order to function. For example, cerebrospinal fluid, also known as CFC, is the main liquid of your brain and spine, and it's 99% water. CFC is necessary because it decreases shock and trauma, which protects the brain and spine. It transports your antibodies, and it gets rid of metabolic waste that your body produces throughout the day. Without a high amount of CFC, there would be much higher risks of mental diseases like Alzheimer's and dementia.
Okay, so it helps you keep a healthy mind, but what does it do in your everyday life, really?
Well, for everyday life, water helps remove waste from the body, right? It's one of the best ways in order to clean your body. Nearly every part of your body has at least a little bit of water flowing through it. As a result, water serves as a good waste remover and is essentially the cleaner of the body. Both your kidneys and liver use water to flush out waste particles like alcohols, acids, and excess salts. And to add on to this, water flows through the intestinal tract to help move excess waste away from our most important organs in the center of the body. This includes the heart, the lungs, the stomach, the liver, really anything up there. It would be extremely difficult to go to the bathroom if you didn't have water in your system.
Okay, so water is a very good waste remover, but what does it do for your digestion, really?
Well, pretty much every part of your digestive system is dictated by water. Water is the main component of saliva, which is the primary part of our digestion. Saliva is necessary to break down food and drink at the chemical level, and it's essential for breaking down minerals that our body needs. Thus, water makes nutrients more accessible. Water is also important in breaking down fiber, which is one of the most important nutrients in our digestive system because it feeds the bacteria in our gut which break down our food.
Okay, so water just helps break down the nutrients.
Water is really important in breaking down nutrients, right? As I've already said, it helps to break down our minerals through saliva and stomach acid, but it also helps break down our vitamins. Specifically, the vitamins C and B are water soluble, so having a lot of water in the system is really important in making sure that these vitamins are given access to the rest of the body.
Okay, so we've learned a lot of functions that water does in the body, but what does it actually do for healthy eating and supporting a good eating habit?
Well, to start, water is very supportive in a healthy diet, obviously. Drinking water helps to supply your body with energy whenever you exercise. Exercise, in turn, helps to burn off excess fats and overall calories. By drinking more water, you can exercise more and burn more unhealthy substances within the body.
Okay, but can you go into detail a little bit more on how it helps you with the exercise?
Well, water is extremely important in keeping muscles very healthy. You see, water provides fluids and electrolytes to cells inside our muscles. Without these electrolytes and fluids, cells shrivel up, meaning that they cannot work as efficiently. As a result, drinking water helps take away fatigue from our muscles. And that's not the only thing in exercise that it helps benefit. Water is also the main portion of sweat. Sweat is extremely beneficial because it allows you to exercise more without overheating. If you overheat, then it can be very dangerous to exercise because you could faint and, well, yeah, a lot of bad stuff could happen if you overheat. Sweat and having a lot of water to be able to sweat helps lead to less fatigue and more efficient exercise.
Okay, so it helps with athletic people, but what about us non-athletic people? How does it benefit us, really?
Well, water is a really, really, really good alternative to higher calorie drinks such as sodas and processed juices, right? These other drinks like sodas don't really make up a good replacement for water. While these drinks don't usually have, well, as water doesn't usually have as much of the nutrients that these other drinks have, it is essentially the only zero-calorie drink in existence. As soon as you add things like vitamins and sugars, you add calories. Water doesn't have any calories. To add to that, it also fills you up faster when you are hungry, which helps prevent overeating. Not only is it good as a standalone drink, but it's also found in many foods. Fruits and vegetables specifically have high water concentrations. These foods are generally taking longer to chew. They look larger, which can trick your brain, and they take much longer to absorb. Not only that, but foods with high water content tend to be very healthy foods, like fruits, vegetables, beans, and broth-based soups. As a result, you usually feel more full after eating water-rich foods, meaning that you eat less calories overall, and you get the nutrients you need because the foods that you do eat
Okay,
are very
so
healthy.
to recap, helps with mental healthiness and physical health. Also for athletes, it improves your overall function during a workout and helps protect bones and decrease overheating and benefits you for a healthy diet. Right?
Yep.
Okay. And what are the issues that occur when you don't drink enough water?
Well, less water means your kidneys don't function as well, and that means that your blood becomes thicker and more concentrated. With thick and concentrated blood, it makes it harder for the heart to move around the body, which increases blood pressure.
That doesn't sound good.
It isn't. A lack of water means that your body can't control its temperature as well. As a result, your body temperature can get too high, giving you hyperthermia or a fever. Overall, the higher blood pressure and higher temperature puts your body under stress, which can cause you to faint. If went unchecked, you could die.
Okay, but what if you're just like a little bit thirsty?
Well, being a little bit dehydrated results in fatigue, high body temperature, less sweat, less urination, changes in mood and emotional state, and lower brain capacity. You will still be able to do everything, but not nearly as well. In school, this can mean making stupid mistakes on a test, or on a sports team not being able to perform as well.
Alright, so how much water should we be drinking?
Well, for anyone over the age of 8, the ideal amount of water is about 8 ounces, or 2 liters. This is the same for both boys and girls. Generally, people who exercise more should drink more water, and extremely dedicated athletes should be adding up to even 4 liters or a gallon of water. However, this is generally the upper limit, and drinking more than that can be dangerous.
Okay, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you.